Hi, everyone. Welcome to Small Business Social, where we're dedicated to helping you discover your own personal business model, as well as simplifying the process of creating, marketing, and growing that business. My name is Jill, and I am your host. And today we are going to be talking about a really interesting topic that a lot of people don't cover. You can see by the title, we're going to be discussing what not to post on social media. What you have to remember is that back in the good old days, there used to be a saying that there's no such thing as bad publicity. That is absolutely not true anymore. And it's just a different world now. All it takes is one person to whip out their cell phone, jump on social media, and within a few minutes, that bad publicity can be spread all around the world. I've been running the social media operations for the past 8 years for businesses in a multitude of industries, and many of those are regulated industries like law, education, and medicine. And I want to share my experience and my advice with you to help you to navigate this tricky situation of what to post and what not to post. So here are the 8 topics that I want to advise you to stay away from. First is religion, and second is politics. Now, number 3 is anything that could be deemed inappropriate. Number 4, anything that offends a large group of people. Number 5, anything that shows you taking a side on a very controversial topic. And number 6, that would be hashtags that have a different meaning already. Number 7 is anything that's cruel, negative, defensive, hateful. And number 8 is what I call shameless self-promotion. And I'm going to explain that in a little more detail as we go along here. So now I want to share some examples with you of exactly what not to post. Example number 1, US Air. So what happened was a woman named Elle tweeted the airline saying that she was really unhappy that her flight sat on the tarmac for so long because it was weight restricted. So the airline answered back with a very nice tweet saying that they didn't like delays either and that they were really sorry that she was inconvenienced. Perfect answer, great way to handle it. However, a couple days later, they sent her another tweet asking for a review. That made her feel like, wow, you guys don't even care. You didn't even listen to me. All you care about is your review, and now you're acting like nothing ever happened. I don't think that was really what they meant or the situation, but that's how it appeared. So the lesson here is that timing is everything. Bad post number 2. This one is from Ryanair. And this situation started when a lady tweeted saying that, Ryanair, don't forget Michael O'Leary's first ever Twitter chat at 4 p.m. today. Hashtag GrillMOL. Now, MOL is Michael O'Leary, who was, I'm not sure if he still is, but at the time was the CEO of Ryanair. And the CEO's response back to this tweet was, nice pick, rawr, MOL. As you can tell, this lady was not impressed at all. She tweeted back saying, whoever is behind this Ryanair is so lame. Tell hashtag MOL that he needs therapy, not impressed. Now, he managed to tick off a whole lot of other women as well. And as you can tell by the bottom tweet there, the other lady named Sarah was not impressed either. Her tweet says, Ryanair hashtag fail. Control your social media, moron. Yikes. This is not good. And when asked about this situation, the CEO said that he always compliments ladies' pictures. Now, let me tell you a few things about this. Unless you are in the beauty industry or fitness industry or something where it's appropriate, don't do this. It's never going to be well received. Address what the person is talking about. Don't comment on their picture. And bad tweet number 3 is all about bad timing. So shortly after Chris Brown, the singer, was accused of domestic violence, he tweeted out what he meant as a kind Valentine's Day wish. And unfortunately, because of the timing of this wish, it was not well received at all. His tweet said, "Happy Valentine's Day to all the beautiful women around the world. Know that you are loved and appreciated. God bless." And to tell you how not well received it was, here's a great example of a tweet back from a lady named Lindsay who said, "Chris Brown, aw, I bet you say that to all the victims." Yikes, I don't think that's what he expected to receive back. So the bottom line is here, know the timing of what's going on in your brand and in the world. Okay, now examples number 4 and 5 right there are examples of know what a hashtag means before you use it. As I mentioned before, you can't take a trending hashtag and turn it around to be something else. It's not going to work. And the other side of that is you can't use the hashtag for your own benefit where it's not appropriate. I mean, sometimes you can jump in on a conversation if you have something appropriate that pertains to your business. So in the first tweet, you can see Entenmann's, the baked good company who makes all those yummy cakes and donuts and things like that. They tweeted out who's hashtag not guilty eating all the tasty treats. Now, the problem with this innocuous tweet, cute, sweet, just something fun to put out there that day. What happened was, though, that not guilty hashtag was being used around a very public murder trial. And it made them seem like they were being insensitive because they were using that hashtag and appearing in those conversations around that murder trial. And you can see below that tweet that they handled it really well. I mean, they made an honest mistake, and everyone does. And they tweeted back, "Sorry, everyone, we weren't trying to reference the trial in our tweet. We should have checked the hashtag first." Perfect response. Now, that Burger King tweet that you're looking at in the corner there is a little more surprising to me because the hashtag they used is something that I think most people know what it means or what the common meaning for it is. So what happened was that they developed a new low-fat French fry and tweeted, "After years of top secret food development, Burger King introduced a low-fat French fry called a Satisfry, and they used the hashtag WTFF. The only problem with the hashtag is that it already means something completely different. They used it to mean what the French fry, but everybody else knows it means what the blank blank. And so this did not go over well, and I'm kind of surprised that a big company didn't already know this. So this was a giant fail because, let's face it, who wants to eat or even test a French fry labeled WTFF? Okay, so the lesson to be learned from the American Red Cross tweet is that you have to make sure that your employees don't accidentally post their personal tweets on the company's account. I mean, can you even imagine what people thought when they read this? You know, Ryan found 2 more 4-bottle packs of Dogfish Head's Midas Touch beer. When we drink, we do it right. We get slizzard. Not good. I don't think anybody wants to picture these wonderful people that work for the Red Cross and help at tragedies and different events all over the world as being schlizzard. So be real careful with that. That can be a huge, huge problem. Okay, everyone. So the next 3 tweets are going to show you exactly what I mean by shameless self-promotion. And we're going to start with the Gap tweet right there. All impacted by Sandy, stay safe. We'll be doing lots of Gap shopping today. How about you? Okay. So many problems with this. First of all, there are people being evacuated, sleeping in shelters, incredibly worried about the fate of their homes during Hurricane Sandy, which hashtag Sandy was in reference to. And the Gap's asking them if they're going to be doing a lot of online shopping that day. It is also incredibly insensitive, uncaring, and just all out wrong. So never use what I call shameless self-promotion. As you can see here, both Urban Outfitters and American Apparel did the same thing. I mean, this Urban Outfitters one may even be, I don't know if it's worse, but it's equally as bad. This storm blows, but free shipping doesn't. Today only, with a link to their website, and just wrong on all fronts. Now, the American Apparel one is actually an ad, and it's tacky as well, because they said in case you're bored during the storm, 20% off everything for the next 36 hours. And what they did was, you can see part of it, they used a map of the United States and highlighted in red all the states being affected by the storm. So now this next message from Amy's Baking Company, is going to be a perfect example of how not to handle negative feedback for your business. Now, the owner of Amy's Baking Company basically yelled, as you can see by the all caps, at every one of her followers. I mean, imagine reading a tweet from a company saying, "I'm not stupid, all of you are. And you just don't know good food, and it's not uncommon to resell things. You know, Walmart doesn't make their electronics or toys, so lay off." There's a much better way to handle negative feedback. And we all get mad, and it's so easy to want to just, yell and scream at someone who's being horrible. But the best policy with your business is to, 1, take some time, 2, think it through, and 3, have a strategy on how to deal with negative feedback. Okay, so next example is from Kenneth Cole. And what we're going to learn here is make sure you use humor properly, because what you think is funny, other people may not. And this was just a mistake by Kenneth Cole. But what they did was they posted this tweet during a time when there were a lot of protests in Cairo and around Egypt. And the hashtag Cairo was being used in reference to those. So thinking they were funny, Kenneth Cole tweeted, "Millions are in an uproar in Cairo. Rumor is they heard about our new spring collection being available online." And they left the link to try to get people to shop. It's not funny, and it's referencing a negative situation and a difficult situation for a lot of people. And the other thing is, again, this also falls under the shameless self-promotion. Okay, so I feel like I've been saying don't this whole video and being really negative, but it's just important to talk about these things because it can really hurt you. And most people are doing this very innocently. They don't mean to do anything negative or bad. And the truth is, we are all human. We all make mistakes, and we're all going to do something that doesn't go over well accidentally. So the most important thing you can do if one of your tweets or one of your posts is ill-received is to, 1, take it down, 2, take ownership of it and maybe explain what happened. And 3 is to apologize. And I think being human goes a long way because everyone knows you make a mistake. And I think that in a lot of cases, the most important part is how you handle that mistake. Thank you so much for watching. And if you want to see more videos about small business creation, growth, marketing, just go ahead and subscribe to this channel and click that red bell icon so that you'll be notified when I post my next video. And have a great day.